channel, The Right Direction. Now I am going to teach the last section of the Portrait of a Lady by chse. So friends, you know, last but not the least, if there is beginning, there must be ending. If there is life, there must be death. So nothing is permanent, nothing is temporary. So whatever it may be, we know if there is rise, there must be fall. If there is growth, there must be decay. From the history, we learn that case also happen in with the life of us. So no one is far behind in this case. And writer's grandmother was in the same path. Now, when I decided to go abroad for further studies, definitely, when you will read more and more and become popular, so definitely you will opt, you will choose for further studies. Go to abroad, ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଭଲ ପଢିବ ଏବଂ ସବୁବେଳେ ଚାହିଁବ ଉପରକୁ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ, definitely you will go. ତମେ ବି ବାହାରେ ଯାଇ ପଢିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବ. I saw my grandmother would be upset, definitely, because they are closely associated. As they were closely associated, ଯେହେତୁ ସେମାନେ ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ଅଙ୍ଗାଙ୍ଗୀ ଭାବେ ପରସ୍ପର ସହିତ ଜଡ଼ିତ ଥିଲେ, so definitely it will bring a sense of unhappiness. ଏକ ପ୍ରକାର ସଦ୍ମା ଆସିବ. I would be away for 5 years, and at her age one would never tell, but my grandmother could. She was not even sentimental. That means the grandmother understand my sentiment, my happiness, my growth. So that's why she was not feeling so much unhappy, but she thinks a sense of dissatisfaction arises on her. She came to leave me at the railway station. That means how? Remember, in such a age, such a lady come to welcome, come to give farewell to his grandchild. Station prayer. Her fingers were busy telling the beads of rosary. Silently she kissed my forehead, and when I left, I cherished the much print on perhaps last sign of physical contact with it. That means the right hour. Know that this is my last meet with my grandmother, because the grandmother was so old. Tomorrow or any day she must die. But that is not so. After 5 years, I came back home and was met by her at the station. Welcome to God, or fortunate to God, credit goes to God. That means his grandmother was alive. She did not look a day older. She still had no time for words, and while she clasped me in her arms, I would hear her reciting her prayer. That means, such what was the figure of her in that situation. Now this is the figure of in such situation. ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଯେମିତି ସେ ସମୟରେ ଥିଲେ 5 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ, ଏବେ ବି ସେ ସେଇଆ. Okay. Even so, the first day of my arrival, her happiest moment were with her sparrows whom she had played longer and with frivolous peoples. That means, you know that he feels separation, seclusion, in resignation. So that's why. What happens? She is happy with the sparrows. In the evening, a change came over. She did not pray. She collected the women of the neighborhood, got an old drum, and started to sing for several hours. That means what happened? A sudden turn took place in her. କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତନ ଦେଖାଲା. ହଠାତ୍ ସେ କ'ଣ କଲେ, କିଛି women ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଗ୍ୟାଦର କରି ଗୋଟେ ଡ୍ରମ୍ ନେଇ ଆସି to make happiness and singing the song. That song relates to the homecoming warriors. Homecoming warrior ବିଷୟରେ ସେ song ଟା suggest କରୁଥିଲା. We had to persuade her to stop, to avoid overstraining. We had persuade to stop, to avoid. ଆମେ ମାନେ ତାକୁ ଯେତେ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କଲୁ ଅଟକେଇବା ପାଇଁ, but she never. She was determined. That was the first time since I had known that she did not pray. That was the first time from the very beginning. And at that time, ସେତେବେଳେ writer realized kale je she pray କରିନାହାନ୍ତି. The next morning she was taken ill. It was mild fever, and the doctor told us that it would go. ତା ପରଦିନ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡକ୍ଟର ଜାଣିଲେ ଯେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସମ୍ୟକ, mild means ସମ୍ୟକ fever ହେଇଛି, এই feverଟା ପଳେଇଯିବ. But my grandmother thought differently. She told us that her end was near. Definitely, it was the condition of the people. They know how their end will come here. It will definitely happen in the case of everybody. It is ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଦେଖାଦିଏ. Only a few hours before the close of the last chapter of her life, she had committed to pray. She was not going to waste any more time talking us. Now, she was not losing. That means, though, as a spiritual minded lady, যেহেতু সে জনে আধ্যাত্মিকবাদ লেডি ଥିଲେ সে সঙ্গে সঙ্গে সেটি প্রেয়ার আরম্ভ করলে we protested but she ignored our protest. We do whatever anything we wanted to do for her, but she was not ready to accept. Her lips stood moving, her rosary fell from his lifeless finger, a face full, pallor spread on her face, and that we know that she was dead. Everything. Now, that is the sad end, or that is the swan song, that is the last. যেহেতু আমি জানিଥିଲି ଗୋଟେ swanটা মরলে সে কিছু জোরে সাউন্ড করে এবং তারপরে সে মরিযায়. Like this, grandmother was doing her prayer, and then after prayer, she lost her life. We lifted her off a bed and, as is customary, laid her on the ground and covered with a red shroud. After a few hours of mourning, we left her alone to the mud, make arrangement of the flower. ଯେମିତି ଆମର ରିଚୁଆଲ୍ସ ଥାଏ, ଆମର ଧାର୍ମିକ ଆମ ପରମ୍ପରାରେ ଯାହା କିଛି ଥାଏ, ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ମରିଗଲେ ତା ପାଇଁ ଯାହା କିଛି କରିବାକୁ ହୁଏ, they had done all these things to the funeral of the grandmother. Grandmother ପୋଡ଼ିବା ବା ପୋତିବା ପାଇଁ ସେତେ କଲେ. In the evening, we went to her room with a crude stretcher to take her to be cremated. In the evening, ସେମାନେ ସନ୍ଧ୍ୟାରେ ଗଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଚର ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ସମାଧି ଦେବାକୁ ଗଲେ. The sun was setting and it had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. Everywhere there is light. What happened? We stopped halfway and cut her all over the veranda in her room, right up to where lay dead stuff wrapped in the straw. That means her body was totally covered with red cotton. Thousands of sparrows are scattered on the ground. That means how she was associated with the sparrows. That means from this point of view, we are sure the sparrow acted as the relatives. They were scattering, they were watching, they were sitting, they were also mourning because the death of the grandmother. ସେମାନେ ବି ଗ୍ରାଣ୍ଡମଦରଙ୍କର ମୃତ୍ୟୁରେ ଦୁଃଖ ଅନୁଭବ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବା ଶୋକ ପ୍ରକାଶ କରୁଛନ୍ତି. There was no shooting. We felt sorry for the birds, and my mother fetched some bread for them. She broke into little crumbs. Then they were definitely feeling unhappy because the sparrows are not chirping. They are silent. They are doing nothing except what happened? His mother, the author's mother, made some chapatis to throw them. But what happened then? She broke into little crumbs the way my grandmother used to and threw them. The sparrow took no notice of the bread. When we carried my grandmother's corpse up, when they were carrying the dead bodies of the grandmother, they flew away quietly. That means now all is well, that ends well, all the pharaoh left the place. Next morning, the sweeper swept the breadcrumbs into the dust. That means it is the customary things, customary situation, customary practice. As a result of this, they had done it properly and everything was done. So let bygone be bygone. Now the writer was feeling so much unhappy by losing nearer and dearer one. So please share and subscribe my channel The Right Direction, and so that I will provide you more and more video for the development of it. Thank you.